Women's T20 World Cup 2024, captains highlight need for balance between international and franchise cricket for women. On the international front, the number of teams participating in showpiece events like the World Cup is set to increase from 10 now to 12 in 2026 and 16 in 2030. With warm-ups, last-minute practice sessions and team media days out of the way, it was time for the captains of the 10 participating teams in the Women's T20 World Cup to be hauled out of their hotel rooms early for press duties here on Wednesday. In the centre of the Dubai International Cricket Stadium, Alyssa Healy, captain of the defending champion Australia, led her contemporaries in a rather artsy photo shoot which involved Dubai's very own peregrine falcons perched on the arms of a few and others riding camels, with camera persons waiting for their money shot. Under an hour and many autographs later, the captains were on stage this time, addressing the press horde. While country lines and rivalries divide this bunch, the captains came together to call for good governance and planning for a rapidly growing women's cricket ecosystem in a candid panel discussion led by Australian cricketer turned broadcaster Mel Jones. Compared to the men's game that's packed and has so much going on, the women's game is in its infancy with more depth coming in from leagues around the world, Heather Knight, England captain said at the tournament's Captain's Day. We're at a massive advantage if the game is governed properly, to plot out what the ecosystem looks like and help it grow rather than leaving it to market forces, she said. The pay disparity around the world is so big that you understand why players opt for leagues. That is the danger because of the opportunities that come up, but the planning needs to be such that the two verticals thrive off each other and push the overall game forward, she added. Our people back home were so ready for this, the World Cup coming back to Bangladesh soil. But now we're here and we just want to do something that will help the fans back home. Sharjah has a considerable Bangladesh population, so I hope they'll all come out and support us. Nigar Sultanar, Bangladesh captain. Countries like India, Australia and England have benefited immensely from having franchise events which have, in turn, helped blood fresh talent into the playing pool and impacted experience and playing quality positively. However, this trend is anything but global. I have seen a lot of countries develop leagues, said Pakistan's globetrotting captain Fatima Sana. More leagues mean more opportunities to play. I hope Pakistan gets one too. It'll definitely help players. Nations like Pakistan, Sri Lanka and even others like West Indies have also consistently run into issues due to contract discrepancies. Also read, Women's T20 World Cup Tournament Format. For more on this story, visit the news article link.